Hello. In the last video we have talked about full adder. We have seen truth table and structure of the full adder, and now we are going to learn how full adder can be designed using data flow modeling. So we have seen that any VHDL code consists of library, entity and architecture. So first we are going to write an library for full adder. So this is the library. So library IEEE, it means we are going to use standard library, that is IEEE library for VHDL. Use IEEE, use is a keyword. It means basically we are using IEEE library. This standard logic 1164 is a package from that library. The word logics tells you that this library is basically dedicated for logical operations. 1164 is IEEE standard of this library. Next is entity. Entity is for describing inputs and output ports of the digital circuit. So full adder has 3 inputs and 2 outputs. So here in entity we have described 3 inputs of the full adder and 2 outputs of the full adder. So for writing entity, first we have to write keyword entity. Next is entity name. Here adder is a full entity name we have given, and is a keyword. For entity name you can use anything, you can write anything, you can also write your own name also. Next is port. Port is area, or it's a space given for writing inputs and outputs, for declaring inputs and outputs. So entity has 3 inputs, A, B and C in are these 3 are inputs. These are 3 input signal, hence mode of this signal is in, and they are of standard logic type. Then it has 2 outputs, sum and carry. These are 2 output signals, hence mode of these signals are out, and they are also of standard logic type. Then after completing entity declaration we have to end this entity. So for that we are using end keyword, and after that we have to write name of the entity. Always remember that, do not forget to write this semicolons. Now next slide is for writing architecture for this entity. So architecture basically gives the basic idea regarding behavior of the circuit. Now here we are going to use data flow modeling. As we have seen, the data flow modeling basically tells you how data flows from input to output port. So here also it basically data flow modeling is a very simple type of modeling which uses various types of gates or combinations of the gate to describe any digital circuit. So first for writing this data flow modeling, first we have to write architecture, then name of the architecture, then of keyword, then name of the entity and is keyword. So here working is my name of the architecture and adder is the name of our entity. It means it shows that architecture working is for adder entity. Then we have to write begin keyword. Begin keyword is suggest you that it is a beginning of your architecture. So from using K-map we have found these 2 equations for sum and carry. So sum and carry are our 2 signals, and this is a assignment operator for signal. It means whatever will be the value of this operation will be assigned to sum port, and whatever will be the value of this operation will be assigned to carry port. So data flow, you can see that it is a very simple type of modeling, and if you correlate this type of modeling with the structure of the full adder or circuit diagram of the full adder, you can see that it is a very simple to design. Then after that we have to end this architecture. So for that, end is a keyword and then name of the architecture. So working is our name of the architecture. So here we are done with data flow modeling. Thank you.